My name is Jason. I'm here for Daily Dose of Hope Day 239. Excuse me, I've been coming on for about 239 days now, almost consecutively, and to give a daily dose of hope. So daily dose of hope is just that at the moment, and it's been this way for a while, but the energies in our planet are increasing and things are starting to get wackier and wackier, and it gets harder and harder to stay in a peaceful state because things become so polarized. And so daily dose of hope is just a reminder, like, don't worry about it, you're going to be okay, kind of thing. And so I was guided to do this starting from around February. And so daily dose of hope has three parts: a bit of a channeling, a sorry, a bit of a talk, a bit of a channeling, and a pocket of peace, which is a guided meditation. And Michael, hello. So yeah, don't have much to talk about today. One thing that was interesting is that, I live in Japan and I'm an American citizen, and so I was voting in this election. And usually, I just send in my vote about a month or so beforehand. That's the only thing, that's the only way I can vote. I lived half my life here. Um, but this year, my vote was contested, and there was supposed to be there was a senator that contested my vote along with 500 other votes. And I couldn't understand what was being contested but anyway, it was, yeah, that, I won't go into the details, um, but then, and I got this email, and then on Saturday night at around midnight, my time, there was supposed to be a court case, and I could join in on Zoom, and it was kind of really exciting. It's like, wow, I'm a part of this thing, you know. Usually it's just like, I don't even know if my vote went in or not. I sent it in, I'm not sure, I think it went, I think it was counted. I got an email that it was in, but I'm not sure, but, but this time it was like, wow, it's really exciting. At the last minute, well, yesterday after the election was called, this senator pulled it back, and he, canceled the court case. And and then I got an email that said, your vote will be counted. And it's like, wow, it's so exciting. I don't know. It's just fun to be a part of something, especially since I just watch it from so far away. I'm here in Japan, and everything's just like, hey man, we're just in Japan, and then just seeing things, I see things, through the lens of the media and through the lens of social media. And I don't really know, I can't really put my finger on the pulse of how it feels. So it's just kind of fun to be a part of it. That's something, in Japan, everything is the energy here is very different. One thing you learn when you travel a lot, right, is that like everywhere you go, the energy is a bit different. And to speak about energy in that way, it's just like, oh, energy, okay, whatever, man. But when you actually feel it, it's completely different. You think, oh my goodness, this is what peace feels like, and this is what this feels like. And like a lot of Asian countries. So I haven't traveled extensively around Asia, but like Japan definitely has that kind of really wow kind of peace feeling, and so does some of the places in China also has that feeling as well, which is maybe surprising to people, but it does have that real peaceful feeling to it. At least the places that I've been to, even the bustling city has this kind of like to it. But this was a few years ago. Things might have gotten a little bit crazier now with the whole, everything's, yeah, all that stuff that's happening over there at the moment with I mean, it's, yeah, anyway. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm just talking about peace. But and so like, and it's also very safe here in Japan. So like, you could walk anywhere, and you could just be like, look like you're just complete, like, what's the word, tourist. You could just be like, whoa, buildings, and no one's gonna bother you. You're gonna be completely fine. You're not gonna have your pocket picked. Nothing's gonna be stolen from you. If you drop your wallet, someone's gonna give it back to you with all the money in it. It's just like, and so it allows people to be really kind of like, floaty. But for example, if I go back to I went back to New York after living here a few years, and I got mugged for the first time in my whole life there. I'd lived there for a while, but they could see it. They're like, "Oh, this guy's like, an easy mark." And so, yeah, so you just get used to different energies. Um, so Wasn't necessarily mugged. I guess I was caught up in a scam, I guess you could call it. Sort of that sort of, yeah. TT Tracy, an exciting time to reject socialism. Yeah. Manufactured polarity, same as from a few years ago with the medical procedures. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, right? Because we're all one. And that whole idea. I mean, I know, right? And we know, I think, because we lived through that time when it wasn't so polarized. It's just like we all just got along. We talked about stuff together. And maybe this guy had a different opinion and it's fine. And it was kind of exciting because we all have different opinions. We were kind of passionate about it. Now it's just like, different opinion. No! We're just crazy times. But interesting times. And I want to talk about that. And then the other thing was about what was the so yeah, I was thinking today about like manifestation, right? So that book, The Secret, came out a while ago, and that was I downloaded the audiobook and I was just like listening to it like on nonstop everywhere I went, and I thought it was really really helpful, and it really it works. I mean, but there's there's the other part to that, which is if it's in alignment with, well, yeah, it's so complicated but yeah, if it's in alignment with your blueprint, if it's in alignment with what your soul wants for you, and there's some different things with it, but on the most part, it really worked well for me. And it always worked in a funny way too, that you have to be really careful what you wish for, and wish your wish all the way through, so you're not just like halfway through. Like I think I've talked about this before on this channel, but like I was thinking, oh, I really want a famous musician to play one of my pieces, and so I imagined this famous musician emailing me and being all happy. Wow, I got this, And this famous musician emailed me and asked, to play one of my pieces, and that's where it ended, because I didn't imagine the next part. So it works, but you have to be really clear about what you want. And but recently, I've talked about this a lot. I'm kind of in turmoil, I guess, about what to wish for, as everything's kind of like, everything I might wish for might be attached to like an old paradigm, and I don't know what the new paradigm is. But I was just thinking today, like, that, well, I might as well just wish for, within my life at this moment, might as well wish for what it is, that the highest possible timeline for my life at this moment, for everything to move in the most perfect way imaginable. And I'm limited by my imagination about what that could look like, but at least, just giving it to the guides and say, okay, this is what I'm imagining, but, just give me whatever, something better. If this doesn't work, then it's fine, kind of thing. Kind of trying it out again. And I thought maybe they could teach me through my manifestations, I guess. So anyway, that's what I'm going to try out. So I'm going to go into channeling. Well, I meant to not talk so much. So I'm going to go into a channeling, and I'm going to see what they have to say for today. And if they have any, I guess that's about it. I don't really have any questions. So yeah, what's going on in the world? What should we look out for? These kind of things. Here we go. So yeah, message to all you guys out there listening. What is it that you guys need to hear the most at this moment? So, okay. Greetings. We are Sanat. We're here, and we're here, and we're here. And what a beautiful time to be here, and not to be there, and not to be over there, but to be here and where you are. What a beautiful time to be where you are and where everyone is. You are where you are for a very, very special reason. What a wonderful time to be alive. This is the time when things start kicking. This is the time when things start to get real spicy, 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 spicy on your planet. This is the time when everything gets kicked up a few notches. And this is the time that you've been waiting for. This is the time that you've come down here for. This is the time that you've been training for. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is your time. And you're on fire. You're all on fire because you understand where you are. That is such an amazing place to be, because most people don't know where they are, especially now when no one knows where is and where are is. But you know where are is, where you are. You're in love. You know that that is the home plate You know that that is where you're from. And you know that when everything starts to shift and change around you, that you are home, that you're always home, that you've never left home. And that is a wonderful thing to know. And as things start to pick up on your planet, you will know that. And just hold on to that. Hold on to that very, very special piece of knowledge, because everyone will want a piece of that knowledge. That is the piece of knowledge that will get you through this time. Realizing that you're love, realizing that you're peace, realizing that you're none of the stuff that's going on around you, that you have always been and always are at home and in love. We are that one that you know as sanatkumara. All right. Yeah. So I was going to do just a quick pocket of peace. Today's my late night, so I was teaching guitar late. So today I just have a bowl. Michael, you said I love Sanat. Yeah, Sanat's great. Kicking it up a notch. That's pretty old. That's from the old cooking show from, when was that? The 90s. Can't even remember that guy's name. He always like make something and then, okay, now it's time to kick it up a notch, and he would add some spice or something. So anyway, here we go. This is a pocket of peace, a very short pocket of peace. It's a different format today. I'm using my G bowl. TT Tracy say feels like another big choice point for diverging reality. Yeah, it definitely does. Definitely does. Has that feeling about it. That kind of quiet feeling too that it had from before. Yeah. Whoa, thanks TT Tracy. Emerald Lagasse, that's him. He's the guy, the kick it up a notch guy from the Food Network, I think it was. Yeah. Thanks. It's funny that he would come up. I wonder why he's coming up. That would be interesting to check out. I wonder if he's in the news these days. I haven't checked up anything about him, but all right. So quick pocket of peace, and then I'm gonna go eat dinner. So this is a pocket of peace for October 8th. November 7th, 2024 here in Japan at around almost 10 o'clock at night. So here we go. So I'd like you to just imagine that you are in the most relaxed place imaginable. And by the way, if you're not familiar with this is a pocket of peace. If you want to join in, it's just a guided meditation. We're just going to send out love to everyone who is everyone. You're just sending out love to everyone. Pocket of peace to give you a bit of peace in your life wherever you are, so that you feel like you're at one. Even though the world seems to be flowing around you, just remember you are one. And just connect with the energy that you are, the love, 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 love that you are. Good. And just listen in, because the angels are singing a chorus for all of you. This chorus is going on 24/7. It's going on all the time. It's a chorus of love to help you to remember who you are. This is the angels' way of kicking it up a notch for all of you. They're singing this frequency, and all you got to do is tune it in, because you are the most amazing radios imaginable. You are able to tune into any frequency, because you are all frequencies, and you're just tuning in now. Tuning into the late night frequencies of unconditional love being broadcast by all the angels surrounding the planet, blowing their trumpets, and you're hearing it and you just say, wow, what a beautiful sound. I like this station. I'm going to tune into this station more often. Ooh, and it feels like everything that was really difficult for me is just getting easy now, because I'm just looking at it differently now. I'm getting bigger. I'm bigger than all these problems. I'm bigger than all these things. I'm bigger than this sadness. I'm bigger than this fear. I'm bigger than this anger. I'm love, and I'm tuning into the frequency of love. And when I tune into the frequency of love, that means everyone else tunes in as well, because we're all connected. And we're just shooting this energy out, this energy of love, 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 into the mass consciousness, so everyone can just download it and feel it. Oh yeah. Now everyone's in love. All stories of fear, all stories of sadness, all stories of anger are now love stories. We just flipped the script, because we just tuned in to the frequency that we are. We are the frequency of love, 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 love. Now all things, all pain is gone, all sadness is gone, all fear is gone, to be replaced with the most amazing peace and the most amazing feeling of just feeling at home. Just feeling so comfortable in your body, in your place that you are, wherever you are. Just say, yeah, I feel good. I got this. I got this. Maybe things were a bit rough before. Maybe they were very, very rough. Maybe extremely rough. But you know what? I got this. I got hope now. I got the hope. And I'm going to carry this through. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to make all these things work because I've got the hope with me. And the hope is the most powerful thing. The hope is the most powerful thing, powerful than anything that the world could launch upon us, anything that's happening in the world now. Our hope is the most powerful thing. Our hope can conquer all. And then we're just sending that love out and that hope out so that everyone just starts to feel it. All right. So I hope you guys are hopeful, and the angels have been kicking it up a notch. And thanks for bringing up Emerald Legacy T Trace. I'm going to check him out. So I hope you guys are hopeful. Today's kind of a short one, but I'm going to go eat. So TT Tracy and Michael, thanks for joining in. And I hope you guys are hopeful. And everyone else, thank you for joining in. I hope you're hopeful as well. And you got this thing. You're going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. You know, you're going to be okay. The world's going to be okay. Don't worry. Just shine your light out and stay in the hope. All right. And this pocket of peace, you can bring it for you whenever you need it. TT Tracy says, thanks, Spicy, for sure. Yeah. Thanks, Sanat. And I'm feeling a lot better now. This really helped. Good. Great. I'm glad. So, all right, guys. So, see you tomorrow, hopefully, if all works out. And so, ciao for now.